God, this midges are doing my head in. Right, as you may have grasped there are indeed indigenous midges on the Isle of Hoy. Hence I left Mark, my brother, behind, and I'm setting sail. I'm sort of about 2 miles thereabout into a 6-mile journey to Rackwick, and at Rackwick it's a beach on the south coast of Hoy with a youth hostel and also raw berries and a bothy. Now I'll just stay here and let this dudes pass. I think on the ferry across we saw about 6 youths, looked to be sort of studious university type students who were getting a lift in this van. I think they're going climbing up. They're going climbing up Hoy. So Kyle, that's probably their courier going back, having done his job. And let's face it, that cuts the journey down quite a bit, getting a van to give you a lift, and it's something that you plan ahead to do these things. Whereas my journeys are, how should I say it, peripatetic and a bit sort of unplanned. Just sort of see how it goes from day to day. I'm thinking, when you go up the hills and glens, or the highlands and islands, it's very hard to plan, and there's one overbearing reason for that. Well, 2 really, but the main one is the weather. You can never really guarantee weather. That's why I was just saying, best idea for visiting Orkney is maybe do an impulse visit when you know the weather's going to be good, rather than booking a month ahead. So that was the first part, the weather. Second part of any journey or a trip, obviously travel and accommodation are costly. So if you're doing it in a budget, which I generally do, because I can't afford it, that'd be far from the truth. I don't really like staying in plush places. They're not my type of people. Dwarvy Stone. Okay, that's probably up there. Is a hand sculpted tomb made 5,000 years ago, and it's basically sculpted by Neolithic men 5,000 years ago, and to date it's the only one in existence in Britain, I think. So here's one for you. Looks like it's got parking spaces to allow people to go and investigate that. I would love to go up there, but I do see the path. I'd love to be for another time, I think. Right, maybe I should. Fantastic scenery. Hardly any cars, so you don't hear any constant drone. I mean, that van's the only thing I've seen in 4 wheels. And long may that continue, you know. Just cars, I hate cars, you know. necessary evil, don't get me wrong. I do use them. I'm a user. But yeah. God, I feel like feel a bit like Alan Partridge when he's doing his monologues, you know, that are sort of slightly sad and comedic with a hint of pathos. Yes. Aha! Sir Alan. Right, look at this up here. Look at that. Now I think this mountain here is the highest in Shetland Isles, and if you can get to the top of it on a clear day, you know, the sights are, you know, second to none. You know, imagine it would be similar to being, not as grandiose, but similar to the Outer Hebrides, or certainly Skye, looking to the Outer Hebrides from one of the what do you call them? Goodness me, one of the Monroes or something. Monroes are any mountain that's over 5,000 feet, sorry, 3,000 feet, and it was named after Graham Monroe when he coined the term, and I think he was ironically beaten into second place as being the first person to do all the Monroes. So it's my irony in there. So anyway, right, I'm going to stop here, let my brother catch up. Especially those telephone things are spoiling the view, but look at this lovely head. Look at that. This is just fantastic. So I'm going to switch off, over and out, part 1, finished.